with mom's favorite snacks, fresh fruit, or a bottle of sparkling water so it's ready to go. A pop of greenery, a ribbon, and a handwritten note takes it to the next level, making this thrifted gift feel so intentional and thoughtful. Wouldn't you love receiving a picnic like this?
For this project, you're going to need a bucket, some ribbon, snacks of your choice, and some skewers.
Now you don't have to put anything inside the bucket, but I'm going to use just some dollar store rocks. You could also use some foam, but I just want to put these in the bottom to help hold my skewers into place. Next, I'm going to take some skewers and I'm going to break some of the ends off of them. So I'll just break them in half like this. So here's an example of what I mean by making the different sizes. Next, I'm going to take the snack and I'm going to use a piece of tape. I'm going to place the skewer on the back end of the snack, and you could use a variety. This just happens to be one of our household favorites. Now it's time to assemble the gift. Now I'm going to go ahead and start sticking the skewers into the bucket and arranging all of the snacks into place. So here's a quick look at what it looks like. And all we do now is insert the ribbon into the bucket and then space the ribbon out. Here's a quick look at this one, all finished up.
For this project, you're going to need some chocolates of your choice and some fake flowers.
Start by removing the label from your flowers. You'll want to fluff open your flowers a little bit so they spread out a little more like a bouquet. So I'm going to go ahead and place a little hot glue in the center here, but I need enough that I can make the chocolate stick to it. Then next, I'm going to take the chocolate, and you can decide which way you want it to be stuck, but I'll just go ahead and place that into the hot glue. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this until every flower has one of these chocolates in the center of them. Here's a quick look at my chocolate bouquet. Next, you need some sort of vase, and you can either use a vase. We a lot of times have a collection of these at our home. You can find them at thrift stores really cheap. You can use a mason jar or anything you want. Next, you take your flowers and you set them into your vase. Give them a little fluff and they're ready.
Here's a quick look at the bouquet now that it's all finished. For this project, you'll need a teapot, some skewers, a coaster, and some tea.
I'm going to start by placing some rocks into the bottom of the teapot. Now, an alternative idea to rocks would be to take a foam square like this, cut it and set it inside so that you could stick the skewers in it. Next, I'll be using some of these muffin or cupcake liners for this project as well, and I'm going to be using it with the tea. Now you could use tape or hot glue, it's kind of your choice, and you just start by putting a dab of hot glue onto the back, and then you push down on the muffin liner and get your tea to stick, and you hold it until it cools. So here's a quick look at a bunch of them that are ready to go. So I need to make some different lengths of skewers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break the skewers into some different lengths, and they're pretty easy to just break. Next, I'm going to tape my flower upside down, and I'm gonna put my skewer onto it, and I'm gonna use some tape to hold it into place. And you can decide how tall or short you want to be. It's just really up to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this to all the rest of the flowers. Next, we start assembling everything in the teapot. So you just start sticking the skewers in. You can pull them out and move them around as you go to make a bouquet. Now you could easily stop here, but you can also attach the coaster. So the coaster can go underneath the teapot if you're setting it on a table for somebody. The other option would be to tuck it in. So you can tuck it inside the teapot and arrange it with the flowers, and then arrange the flowers around that, and then they get the coaster with it as well. Here's a quick look at it, all finished up and ready for delivery.
For this next project, you'll need some wooden stakes, some pruners, some gloves, seeds, and a planter. Now I've started by adding dirt to each of the gardening pails.
I'm going to place the seeds upside down, and I'm going to use a skewer for each one, and I'm going to tape it into place with just some regular tape. I'm going to go ahead and place one skewer in each pot. This is important that I'm only putting one in here because you can only grow one seed packet per pot anyways. You could give more if you want to, but what I'm looking to create here is an herb garden that can be inside or out depending upon where you live. To start, I'm going to place one of these chalkboard stakes into each one. This will be so after they plant, they can write on the chalkboard which items they're growing. Now for the gloves. Now you could just put them inside here, but you can have a lot of fun with these. So one idea would be to help wrap the gloves around this center pot, like so. You can also have a little fun by wrapping them around or coming up through here and kind of getting them so it's like they're holding on to it from the outside. So the gloves can be a lot of fun to work with. Now also in the spirit of fun, you're going to take your shears and you're going to go ahead and push those down into it as well so that they're like you're creating a little garden. And then in addition to that, you can just add other things that might apply, like these scissors for trimming or pruning. You can also add something like a pizza cutter to them because maybe these herbs are, for pizza, or maybe you want to add, a rubber scraper to it, and you can kind of create a bouquet of useful items that pertain to this kind of gift. So here's a quick look at this herb planter bouquet alternative.